so let's look at 19.2. It says the table shows the average monthly rainfall in Lima, Peru. So these are the months, January up to December. Well, the rainfall here is calculated in millimeters, 1, 2, 3, until December. So they ask us to draw a line graph for this data. So since you are drawing a line graph will tell you in terms of time. So it's a progression through time. So your x-axis should be your time. So this data here will be your time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You don't need so long, huh? So let's just erase this bit here. And just put it up to this side. Great. Then I'm just going to draw this one will represent your rainfall. So this one might not get a really accurate one because we're not using a graph paper. So if you use a graph paper, then it'll be extremely accurate. So here, let's just put an increment of, well, 3.3 is the highest. So I think 0.5 is safe. 0.5, 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, 0.5, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, 4.5. There was a 0 here. Great. So let's get January. It says January is 1.2. So let's go here. January, looking for 1.2. It should be right here. I'm just going to do it here. 1.2. Next one. February is 0.9. So let's go to February. 0.9, 0.5, 6, 7, 8, 9 should be here. So it's just an intersection between this and this right here. Then we go to March is 0.7, so it's slightly lower, should be about here. April 0.4 should be less than this. May 0.6 should be here. June 1.8. June 1.8 should be right here. June. Okay. July 4.4. Wow, missed that one. I thought 3.3 was the highest. 4.4. Lucky we have it. I'm sorry, here. Next one would be August. August is 3.1, so we go 3.1 somewhere here. August is here. Okay. September. So August. Then we have September, 3.3. 3.3. Yep. October, 1.7. 1.7 is here. October, November, 0.5, 0.7. 0.5, 0.7. Okay, so when we are drawing a line graph, we need to make sure that all the lines are joined together accurately. So whenever you draw a line graph or any graph that requires a straight line, or any particular line, it can be a curved line as well, you need to make sure that your line is very thin. So that when you want to estimate anything, we can just use this because it's an accurate drawing of the line. All right. I'll miss that one part. All right, here. Describe the trend of the data. So you can just describe it in the sense that it decreases from January to April and increases steeply to July and decreases until the end of the year. C, between which 2 months was the greatest increase in rainfall? I would say between June and July. That's all for number 1. Now let's look at number 2. The table shows the number of tourists worldwide. From 2002 to 2010, each figure is rounded to the nearest 10 million. Draw a line graph of this data, extend the horizontal axis to 2012. So now we need to extend it to 2012. Perhaps we need to predict. You can see, we can predict the number after that. So let's try to draw a graph 2002 to 2012. There were a number of tourists, 700, 800, 900. So maybe we just draw up to 10. That'll be here. So the first year, 2002, is at 700. 716, 840, 920, 940, then you can describe a data of this trend is increasing. So you can just say that the numbers are increasing or the data are increasing. Is it increasing in the same number? Well, not really, because there's 60 in the beginning, then 80 after that, then 20. So you have to describe the trend is A. Let's just put B. It is an increasing trend. Right. And then the last one, you probably can say that, well, we can predict it. So prediction, I just put it in the gray color one. So you can see in 2012, it should be about here. Perhaps 980. So you can see in oh, that's for D, sorry. This is for D, 980. For C, we need to predict the number of estimate number of tourists worldwide 2017. So 2017 is right here. So you can see 800 and maybe 880. 2017, wait, let me go up a little bit. Probably 890. Fine. Great, 1 and 2 done. Now look at number 3. The table shows the maximum and minimum daily temperatures recorded in Athens, Greece during 1 week in April. Use the same set of axes, draw line graphs to show this data. I'll just put it forward. Same set of axes means that we draw this only one graph and then we just put both inside. So here is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 more. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. There's nothing more than that. Great. So on Monday, I'll just use different colors. So I'll just take the maximum temperature using white color first. Maximum temperature on Monday will be 17, 18, 20, 22, 21, 20, 18. Last one is missing. So it should be here. Okay, next one will be the minimum. Minimum, I'll just use blue color. So it's 13, 13, 14, 16, 14, 15, 14. Cool. Okay, so describe the trend of the data. You can see that for question is temperature. So for trend, you can describe trend in the sense that increases from Monday to Thursday and decreases till Sunday. On which day was the difference between maximum and minimum temperature the greatest? So you can just subtract it, then you can find out the answer already. So 17 minus 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 4 on Friday. Let's look at number 4. The line graph shows the number of visits made to Wales by people from the rest of the UK from 1990 to 2010. Use the graph to estimate the number of visits made by people to UK to Wales in 1995. So you go to 1995 here, you just go up, then move to the right here. It should be about 43. 43 million. Between which 2 years was the biggest increase? So you can see the steepest increase will be here. So from 1998 to 2000 is your answer. And then between which 2 years is the biggest decrease in number of visits made by people in the UK to Wales should be here from 2000 to 2002. Is it possible to use the graph to predict the number of visits made by people in the UK to Wales in 2012? I would say no, because there is no specific trend. Then the next one here, describe the trend of the data. You can see that it is increasing. During which 2 years period does she gain the most weight or the most mass? Should be 10 to 12. Yeah. 2 year period gain the most mass. And then use the graph to estimate the mass of the girl at age 15. Well, this one we can because it is collected already. So 15 should be here. You can see, yeah, 45 is agreeable. Is it possible to predict the mass of a girl at age 22? I would say no, as she is already a no, as she is already a grown woman. It is hard to predict after the age of. Well, if you want to write yes, you can say that they have a positive correlation, the both are increasing at the same time, also acceptable.